I think walk-ons are the most important part of the team. If you can get guys out there that, you know, we're not making anything. We're out there because we love the game and we love this school.
I remember sitting down with Coach Klein. He kind of just showed me his vision for the offense, and you know, I saw the vision and I loved it.
10 on the play clock. Snap to Arnold. 4th and 1. Up the middle. They got him. They got him. The defense comes through.
There are college traditions, and then there's Aggie land.
When you walk down the tunnel, think about everything you've done to prepare for this moment.
My goodness, goosebumps.
Push forward. Touchdown. Aggies.
I'm hot. I'm hot. Mr. Johnson. What's up, brother? You straight, fool? I'm hot today, sir. You hot? Yeah. Everybody be saying, hey today, mama. I'm gonna shout out my dad. No, why? What's up, Mr. No, what's up, Mr. Reed? Hey,
Wideout KC Concepcion found his way to Texas A&M through the transfer portal. Off to a fast start, he's quickly showcasing his talent to the country.
Hey, I ain't even see that. I did.
When you talk about KC Concepcion, I didn't know much about him. I know Coach Elko and a bunch of guys that were at Duke with him. Just having a history of him being at NC State, they got a chance to kind of know more about him. Really good player. Definitely wants structure. Definitely is a worker. Will do nothing but continue to basically impact your program in the right way. So the biggest thing is we found out that we were getting a dynamic player, but the other thing that we got was a phenomenal person.
Seeing how the coaches made me feel like I was a top priority to come here, just to come here and help the offense out. From my conversation with Wiggins, Coach Klein, and then I would say my last conversation with Elko, I would say it really let me know that I had wanted to be here.
He's got a really unbelievable feel for running routes. I think one of the things, unfortunately, the fans don't get to see that we do with the All-22 copy is some of the routes he doesn't get the ball in. He's run some really, really good intermediate routes this year where he's really, really spun some DBs in circles, and he's making a really, really big name for himself with the NFL scouts.
Craver, the motion man on 2nd down and 6. Fake it to Moss on the run. It's Craver out of the backfield. He's got a lot of speed down the sideline. Craver still going. Oh, Mario Magic. Touchdown. 86 yards on the catch and run.
Mario Craver, another addition from the portal. He leads the SEC in receiving yards, having done so in explosive fashion.
I've always been excited with the ball in my hands. A lot of people tell me I'm fun to watch, but definitely when I got here, I put on a little bit of muscle, put on a little bit of weight, and it definitely helped me a little bit being able to run with the ball in my hands.
Myself and Mario, we go back to when I was at Alabama. Of course, we recruited him and another player that was a highly touted kid out of Clay Chalkville. He was a really good receiver. They would come and do 7-on-7 camps, so we got a chance to kind of see firsthand the player that he was, how dynamic he was, but also how he could sit there and kind of impact the program. So when we found out that he was jumping in the portal, there was no doubt that we wanted to get a chance to see if we can kind of bend his ear a little bit and tell him about Texas A&M.
Yeah, I think he's got a great center of balance, and I also think he's got tremendous acceleration. And so when you combine the two of those, he's got kind of a unique way to spin out of things and stay on his feet. He's not quite obviously as thick or accomplished as Devon Achane, but there's some similarities between the two and their ability to just kind of wiggle out of things.
Their skills and personalities have been a huge addition to the receiver room. They're helping lay the foundation for this program to continue building upon.
KC's a goofy dude. He's kind of like me a little bit. You see Mario and he seems kind of quiet, but like once you get to know Mario, like,
let's go, man.
Dude cracks jokes all the time. He's always yelling. Mario's always yelling. He's like, I'm not gonna call him a chihuahua. I don't want to call him a chihuahua, but it's like one of those little guys that be loud, barking. Like that's Mario.
When you talk about what you're trying to do from a culture standpoint and laying the foundation for us to be a championship program, it takes everybody pulling in the same direction, right? So Terry, Ashton, and Isaiah, they did a really good job of welcoming those guys in with open arms and kind of showing those guys kind of the ropes. And what they did was come in and bring kind of their personalities, their work ethic, their talents, and their abilities. What I've enjoyed is just that group maturing, but also the brotherhood that's been created, the level of accountability that they get a chance to kind of police themselves, and right, just their intentionality every day about trying to improve and trying to get better.
Here we go, sit up. Eyes up here, lock in. Here's some things, okay? First of all, this tomorrow night, night game, the humidity and heat is still going to be real though when we get here. So they're talking about it being 88 degrees tomorrow night when we show up to the stadium. And so between the blackout, the energy, the excitement that goes into all of that, it's a little bit of that same warning about being intentional about what you do when you get to the stadium and not wearing it all out before we get going. Then making sure that you do enough from a hydration standpoint as we head into this thing, that you guys are ready to go. There's going to be a lot of energy in that stadium tomorrow night. For the guys who haven't played a night game in the SEC and Kyle Field, it will feel a whole lot different. The blackout will feel a whole lot different. Okay, and so part of this is going to be making sure that we control our energy the right way to get through it start to finish.
A&M has a blackout planned for Saturday night, but there will be no shortage of power and electricity in Kyle Field. It's a concept the Aggies unveiled last year, complete with the uniforms to match. And together with the 12th man, everyone is gearing up to make it another stirring success.
Obviously, everyone here at Texas A&M loves our maroon and white uniforms, especially me being an alumni, but it's fun and exciting to kind of see some more color in here, get to see a black uniform, kind of gives the guys some excitement. Obviously, they're going to black out the stadium tomorrow night, so really excited about that. Yell leaders are even wearing a black uniform for the first time ever, so it's just another way to kind of get some juice, kind of bring some energy into the stadium. There's a lot of kind of reasons that go into it, but it makes it a lot of fun for us here on the equipment staff for sure, getting to put it all together.
Cleaned everything up, kind of stuffed it in what we can. Got him a fresh pair of black gloves for the black game. We got a fresh pair of black socks. Last but not least, we've got his jersey up here on top of his pads. That's what we've done for all 123.
Trip gonna be immaculate. That's the one thing you gotta think about is how good I would look in the uniform, and then the crowd behind us, 6:30 game, I know it's gonna be a good one.
What we're trying to do is figure out a way to blend a little bit of the modern times of Texas A&M football with the history and the tradition. And I think the blackout is something that really took hold last year. I think it was an unbelievable atmosphere last year at night in Kyle Field when we did it. I think the fans really appreciated the atmosphere and what we did, and so I think we'd like to try to make it a yearly tradition and see if we can have a really good night Saturday. I mean, they're in a generation where 18 to 21-year-olds, and they like new, fresh, cool things, right? And so the Aggie script on the helmet, the different all-black uniform, I think those things go a long way when you're trying to be a very attractive program to that 17 to 21-year-old generation.
I love a black uniform. You know, you can't go wrong with the black uniform, and I just love the fact that, you know, how we did it last year is we did the script Aggies white with the metallic chromish SEC logo and the letters and stuff like that. I mean, it's just all those little details on the jersey, they make it awesome. But I think it makes me play better. I think it makes the team play better. And then, you know, when you see previews on Instagram about the field about to be black, like the end zone gonna be black, you know, the whole crowd's gonna be wearing black. It's a night game. Like, come on.
The Pulse Texas A&M football is presented by Creston, a new home community by Johnson Development. The 12th Man Foundation, the official source for Texas A&M football tickets. And ABC Home and Commercial Services, the official pest control partner of Texas A&M.
Howdy, Aggs. Sold out Kyle Field Saturday nights. The 6th-ranked Fighting Texas Aggies hosting Mississippi State. Let's add one more note. Blacked outs. The good guys wearing black tonight.
And the Texas A&M Aggies, they're going dark tonight, but they're hoping to stay in the spotlight as one of the remaining undefeated teams in college football.
Here come the Aggies, clad in black for the 2nd consecutive season. Texas A&M in motion left to right. Goes Cam Ball, an extra tight end. Here's pressure, and the Aggies get their first sack. Damian Sanford shaping first throw, and he's sacked. Cassius Howell. Play action fake. Marcel from his own goal line throws left by the Mississippi State sideline, and Casey Concepcion makes that catch. Run up the middle. First down. Le'Veon Moss and more. Quick toss right side. Caught up, dropped. And Burkitzer goes in motion to his left. From the pocket. Too high, nearly intercepted. Play clock at 1. Snapped in time. Bell high snap. Pressure from the left. Rolls to the left as Marcel. Looking downfield. Chucks. Incomplete.
The Aggie offense is a little slow to start, but not the defense.
It's a run to the right in the backfield, cuts back to his left. He goes inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. Right to left. It is Bockwell right up the middle on the direct snap. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers each side. Flag. And a flag. False start. Offense. A roll to the left by Shapin. Throws too high, incomplete. The penalty did hurt them. Onyeta with the pressure. The left-footed Kyle Ferry bangs home a 24-yard field goal from the right hash. The Bulldogs have a 3-0 lead on Texas A&M. Pistol formation. Le'Veon is behind Marcel Reed. It's Le'Veon.
Oh, he got caught. He's inside the 1.
It's a direct snap to Le'Veon Moss, and he spins, and he may lose a half a yard. It's up the middle. It's an Aggie touchdown. Yes. His first touchdown of the season gives the Aggies their first lead of the night.
Rolling on the field of a touchdown is under video review.
And as he sits down, it's his rear end that hits first, but we don't know where the ball is.
After video review, the runner was down a half a yard short of the goal line. It'll be 4th down.
Pistol formation. Owens behind Marcel Reed. 4th and goal. Nope. Nope. Nope.
After their longest drive, the offense still falls short.
17-play drive comes up 2 yards shy.
In the first half, they're being haunted by their own miscues.
Flexed off the line is Borkacher. Pocket. Marcel. Rifles. Intercepted at the 17-yard line. Taken the other way by Kelly Jones. He takes it back to the 27. Shapin. That's deflected up in the air. It's intercepted. 35, 36-yard line. Damian Sanford with the pick. The ball floated in the air as Shapin was hit as he threw Cassius Howell. And the Aggies get the turnover right back.
The defense is doing the bullying. After the takeaway, the offense takes its cue to take advantage.
Shotgun snap to Marcel. Play action fake to Rubin. He's taking a shot down the left side. He wants Ashton Bethel Roman. He gets tripped up. It is a flag.
Pass interference. Defense, number 1.
In motion goes Mario Craver. He's just off the line. Shotgun snap Marcel, and he has time. Shot left side wide open. Casey spins. Still on his feet. Dragging. Touchdown. He dragged that defender hard as hell.
He would not be stopped. He was going to get it into the end zone, and he did it.
Jacob Graham to Tyler Whites for the Randy Bond extra points. Snap good, hold good, extra point good. Texas A&M a 7-3 lead. Going from right to left, Shapin pocket. Now he's chased. He's chased and sacked by Cassius Howell. His 2nd of the game. 2 receivers each side, and they're close to the sideline. It's Shapin with a run up the middle, and he's going to get crunched. Damian Sanford. Shotgun snap, belt high, pocket. Pressure coming from the middle. Catch by Traore to the 25-yard line.
And looks like Mississippi State's happy to go in and trailing 7-3.
Aggies will get it to start the 3rd quarter.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is presented by Creston, a new home community by Johnson Development. The 12th Man Foundation, the official source for Texas A&M football tickets. And ABC Home and Commercial Services, the official pest control partner of Texas A&M.
Hey, eyes up, lock in. Right? 4-quarter games, that's what you sign up for in the SEC. You don't get anything ever different. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take us playing our best football for 4 quarters. Right? This is what you sign up for. Right? You sign up to play in the SEC. You sign up for this. It never goes any other way. Right? We got to come out in the 3rd quarter. We're going to have our best 3rd quarter, our best 2nd half of the season. Right? They play. Let's go. Right up to 1, 2, 5.
The light show at half gives way to the 3rd quarter. Neither offense exactly lit it up in the first 30 minutes, but the Aggies flipped the switch.
Shotgun snap. Reuben Owens up the middle. Oh, he collides off his own blocker and gets into Mississippi State territory. Marcel rolls to the right. He's going to throw complete at the 30. On the right side, in between the numbers and the hashes. Down the right side, stepping inside a defender, Mario Craver all the way down to the 3. 42-yard gain. Marcel to Mario Craver. Marcel, pocket, 3rd and goal, across the middle. Caught, KC! Touchdown, Aggies! Above the Aggies script.
Yeah, just an in route right underneath the goalpost, going across the back of the end zone. Nice execution on that for the touchdown for A&M.
Second and 7 from their own 24-yard line. Tomorrow again, bounces out to the right side, he's at the 30, he's got the 35, the 40 in front of the Mississippi State sideline, out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That is a 23-yard burst for Jamari Morrow. Shotgun snap, Marcel looks right, throws right, complete rights into Mississippi State territory, ahead to the 39-yard line. In pocket, Marcel left side, open, 28. Staying on his feet as Craver knocked out of bounds near the 20-yard line. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a back. In motion, Bussey. Keeper, Marcel. Tucks inside and scores! Touchdown, Marcel! Touchdown, Aggies!
Love it. Quarterback keeper to the right side. He was untouched going into the end zone.
From the left hash. Play action fake, slant, caught. Step inside, Evans. Fumble football, picked up by the Aggies, Dalton Brooks. He runs around the right side for the Aggies sideline and slowed down at the 25. Jordan Shaw forces the fumble. Dalton Brooks returns it. Aggie football. Now in motion, right to left, Concepcion. Ruben, keep by Marcel Reed. He steps inside. He faked out a defender and gets to the 6. Oh, the juke and the jive and the dive to the 6. 9:20 to play, 4th quarter, 21-3. Craver in motion. Jet sweep, right side. Craver, touchdown, Aggies!
I love it. Craver again. Light him up, Mario.
Late in the game, the Bulldogs hit a big one. But even then, the Aggs have another answer.
A run right up the middle. Reuben Owens bounces off a tackler. 30-35. Reuben Owens dragged down at the 43-yard line. Squirts through the line, gets to the 45-40. Now it's a race on the right side, 30-20. By the Aggie sideline, run out of bounds inside the 15. Well over 100 for Reuben. 3rd and 6 from the 10. Bouncing, Amari Daniels outside and undercut. They will bring Randy Bond on. Foot to ball and through. 31-9, Texas A&M.
And the All Blacks, A&M puts this one on ice. The bell tolls for the Bulldogs at Kyle Field.
In motion, Craver. give to Mario around the right side. He's at the 40-45, first down, midfield, 45-40, 35 in front of the Aggie sideline, and he sits down at the 33.
After he got the first down, he didn't want to go any further. He wanted to let the Aggies run the clock out.
Victory formation for the Aggies. Marcel under center. The snap, the knee, the final. Texas A&M 31, Mississippi State 9. Print it. All black, all caps. Aggies undefeated, 5-0 and 2-0 in SEC play.
It was beautiful. The whole scene was beautiful. But everything we said was going to be. We showed up. We showed out. 180,000 people out here, baby.
Blackout was amazing, like it always is. Coming out of halftime, seeing the lights, nothing better.
Amazing. 5-0. Aggies, let's do it. We back at it next week. You know.
5-0, baby. Hey, thought we came out with tremendous energy. I thought defensively we absolutely controlled 90% of that game, and a lot of that was our defensive line. Our defensive line won the line of scrimmage. We limited explosives. We did the things we needed to do. We got off the field on third down. Right, we played a really, really good defensive football for 90% of it. Right, that 10% message is just this. Right, as the second you relax, 1 second, bam, just like that, everything changes. Right, that's football. That's football forever. Right, and so you learn that lesson before you learned it the wrong way. Right, and so we've got to stay locked in. We've got to stay focused. Offensively, we weren't in great rhythm in the first half. We weren't playing great football, but we just stuck with it. We stuck with it. We kept pounding. We kept pounding. We kept pounding. The second half, we absolutely dominated them. We had 275 yards rushing. That's SEC football, right? Part of SEC football is just being really physical. Right, and sometimes it doesn't make hay. Then all of a sudden in the second half you break them. Right, in the second half you just break them. Right, and all of a sudden the runs that were going for 1 and 2 are going for 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, the coverage gets looser. Everything gets better. The pass rush slows down. Right, that is what you do in SEC football. SEC football will forever be about physicality. And we were the more physical team tonight. Right, that's how you got victory. They don't come along often and enjoy it. Right. And then it's moving forward, right? Because it will always be about moving forward, right? And so we came in here tonight with a mentality that we own something and we weren't letting somebody take it from us, right? We got a whole nother week to do it again, right? And so enjoy it tonight, be smart tonight, have fun tonight, do the things that you got to do, but know that we got to come back Monday ready to work again, right? To finish off this homestand the right way. All right, proud of you guys, man. Let's get a break. Yes, sir!